So I'm currently walking into downtown Montreal, sort of more into the financial district. I'm actually headed to the Chinatown here. I feel like I can't visit a big city like this without stopping in the Chinatown. So in my last video, I was walking through old Montreal. Now I'm currently walking through new Montreal, I guess. Sort of the more modern and developed area. They have a lot of development going on here. A lot of new skyscrapers in the process of being built, and it's really quite impressive. The area where my Airbnb is located, there's a lot of new modern apartments being constructed over there. It's actually really nice. Just from my first few experiences of walking around Montreal so far, it seems like a very livable city. Yeah, so I'm sure there are areas of Montreal that are probably not that safe, but just from walking around, even like up here in the financial district, everything feels great. I feel like you walk around downtown San Francisco and there's just a bunch of crime everywhere. Like people doing drugs on the street and a lot of crazy people. But here walking around, it's just, I almost feel like I'm back in Hong Kong. All right, so I've just arrived in the Chinatown. Here you can see they have a big gate here.
Before coming to Montreal, I didn't even know this city had a Chinatown. If you've seen my previous videos, you'll know I love exploring the different Chinatowns around California. When I found out about Montreal's Chinatown, it became a spot that I just couldn't miss. To my surprise, the Chinatown in Montreal shares a similar history with those in California. Immigrants from Taishan, China initially arrived in Montreal as railroad workers around the year 1877. Many of the Chinese in Montreal ran laundromats, as owning their own businesses allowed them to avoid the pay discrimination that they had faced in British Columbia. Businesses such as laundromats required geographic proximity to its customers, and as a result, this type of business became quite common in Montreal, with Chinatown being largely commercially oriented. In 1902, the area officially became known as Chinatown and specifically referred to several blocks centered on De la Gauchetière Street between Cheneville and Clark Streets. On these streets, many Chinese-owned businesses opened, notably restaurants and specialty grocers. The Montreal Chinatown went through a period of decline from the 1970s onwards. It became subject to many of the city's redevelopment plans, which reduced the size of Chinatown. This saw to the demolition of over 6 acres of private properties. Rezoning of areas east of St. Laurent from Chinatown in the 1980s further prevented the growth and expansion of Chinatown businesses. It wasn't until 2022 when it was announced that Chinatown would be granted heritage status by the province to shield the neighborhood from further negative effects brought on by development and gentrification.
So of course, when I come to Chinatown, I always have to try the local boba, shui ao, I don't know. But it looks like a pretty interesting place. I'll give it a try. I ordered the grass jelly drink. So just picked up some xiaolongbao from a local shop over there. I just got the regular pork dumplings. They had several other flavors, but I always like to try original so I can compare it to other places. I've been wearing my mask so long. Like when I was in Hong Kong, I wore a mask a lot, and for some reason it didn't bother my ears as much as it's bothering them now. But maybe it's because I've been inside so long in San Francisco. I hardly wear a mask. They say today they actually just removed the mask mandate, so technically I don't have to, but... Oh wow. This has got a lot of stuff in it. Grass jelly, red bean, some green stuff, maybe green bean, and then like some other type of jelly. Okay, now I'm gonna try these. Oh shoot. I just spilled oil all over my hand. And my pants too, that's the worst. Wow, these do look very juicy. These almost have a char siu taste to them. I have to say, these are probably some of the most soup-filled dumplings I have ever eaten. There's so much broth in these. Amazing. I'm about to head to my next location, which I'll put in the next video. So if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one, and I'll see you in the next one.